Have you ever been in a horrible storm and it's scary and the thunder is out of control and there's lightning and there's wind and rain and it's just nuts and you're scared and you just get scared? Of course you have. We all have. We've all been in the midst of storms where it's just kind of scary and we just don't know what to do and everything's shaking and rattling and rolling and it's a scary thing. And we all have our storm stories. We all have stories about the time that the storm was so scary. And though there's a great storm story in Luke chapter 8 verses 22 through 25, and it goes a little bit something like this. One day Jesus said to his disciples, "Let's cross to the other side of the lake." So they got into a boat and they started out. As they sailed across, Jesus settled down for a nap. But soon a fierce storm came down on the lake. The boat was filling with water and they were in real danger. The disciples went and they woke him up shouting, "Master, Master, we're going to drown." When Jesus woke up, he rebuked the wind and the raging waves. Suddenly the storm stopped and all was calm. Then he asked them, "Where is your faith?" The disciples were terrified and amazed. "Who is this man?" they ask each other. "When he gives a command, even the winds and waves obey him." Okay, so Jesus, first off, we need to notice he leads them into the storm. He's like, "Hey guys, let's cross the lake." Which brings us the question, why did the disciples cross the lake? To get to the other side. Okay. Jesus then, he gets in the boat and he kind of hunkers down and he takes a nap. He goes to sleep. And there's this brutal storm and he doesn't wake up. And it kind of seems like Jesus is checked out. And it kind of seems like that a lot of times for us. A lot of times we go through storms, we go through tough times, and it seems like maybe God is checked out. But the truth is, he's with them in the boat the entire time. And it's the same with us. Even those times when it seems like he's checked out, he's still there. He's still in the boat. So they wake him up and they're like, "We're going to die. We're all going to die." They're freaking out. They're going nuts. And Jesus just kind of looks at them and he's like, "Really? Really? Where's your faith? Do you trust me? You're with God in a boat. Everything's going to be okay." And he's asking them, "Do you really trust me? Where's your faith?" Faith is not a reflex. It's not a natural reaction for us. Fear is a natural reaction. So faith is something we have to work at. We have to learn how to trust. We have to choose to trust. Now, here's what would have been really cool if they had done. Here's Jesus. He's hunkered down in the boat. The storm comes up. I think they should have just hunkered down with him. They should have gone and just laid down with him and taken a nap too. And just snuggle up to Jesus. Years ago when my daughter was little bitty, when she was a little kid, and huge storms would come and it would be scary and there would be thunder and there would be lightning and there would be loud noises, she would get scared. She would get a little freaked out. She would come into our room and want to get in bed with us and want to snuggle with us. And that would make everything okay. That would, all of a sudden, the storm was still there, but she was snuggling with us. So there's safety in the snuggle. She's going to be all right because she snuggled up next to the ones that are supposed to take care of her. And I don't think we outgrow that. I think we try to act like we don't need that anymore, but I think there's still a part of us that finds safety in the snuggle. In the storm, there is safety in the snuggle with God. We need to, when we're going through stuff, we need to just hunker down with Jesus, and we need to snuggle up next to God. And the storm will still be going on, but it's all right because we're snuggled up next to the one that's supposed to take care of us. We're snuggled up next to the one that we're supposed to trust. There is safety in the snuggle. In the midst of whatever storm you're going through today, there is safety in the snuggle. Snuggle up to God. God bless you. Giddy up.